Today we're going to be opening up a Unova Heavy Hitters Premium Collection from Costco. And before we get started, can you make sure to like, subscribe? I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you can hear my voice, I'm still a little sick. I've been sick since I got back from New York about a few weeks back, and I got that flu that was going around and turned into some pneumonia. Has not been fun. So this is my first actual recording of a video since then. Luckily I had a backlog. But like I said earlier, we're opening this from Costco. It's a pretty cool set. A lot of people are going crazy for it in my area. People are just jumping on it. I ended up getting a few of them. Gave one to a buddy for his birthday. And so I have one for myself that I'm going to open up. But before we get started, let's see what's on it. This is a pretty big box. I don't want to hit my mic or anything here. But what's in it here, y'all? You have 2 foil promo cards of Zekrom and Reshiram, 2 promo cards of Victini and Zoroark, 1 oversized card. You got 6 Black Bolt booster packs, 6 White Flare booster packs, and of course, the best thing in here, the Pokemon TCG Live code. But yeah, this is a pretty big box, guys. It's thin, so it's good to, store. I know a lot of people that are actually, they bought these up and their plan is to actually store them up for years and resell. Me, I'm like, dude, I just want to rip it. Yeah, let me pull this out the way real quick because I don't want to bump everything. Thank you for understanding that. Let's see what we got here, y'all. Everything's sealed pretty nicely. Get this plastic out of the way. Sorry about that. I'm kind of limited on rooms right now, so just want to make sure I got everything out properly without damaging stuff. Yeah, because here I'm just tossing that stuff around. So let's look real quick at the promos. Got a nice Zekrom Black Bolt promo. I'll sleeve it up in a second. Got the Reshiram White Flare. Zoroark White Flare. And a Victini. Yeah, to be honest, there's some pretty good promos in here. I actually really like them a lot. All right, we have. That's a pretty nice one. What do y'all do with these? Like, I know there's binders. I just put them in a folder in my desk and they just sit there forever. Don't know if I'm ever going to look at them again, but hey. And so we got 6 packs. Now, if you're wondering how much this is, I mean, I think it was like $45.99. With taxes here in my area, Wisconsin, it was about like $48.50, $48.75, something like that, which is not too bad, to be honest with you, for 12 packs. Yeah, that's what, it's about $60. If you said each pack was $5, that's about like $60 worth of packs for 45, and some nice promos. So yeah, I don't think that's that bad of it. I think that's a really good deal, to be honest with y'all. But some people I know, they swear by them, and some people that I know say they don't get nothing. So we will find out today. Will Socratic Rips get that, Victini, that Zekrom, Reshiram? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. All right, here we go. First pack, White Flare. Let's go. What will we get here, y'all? I apologize if I start coughing or anything. So hook me up with a like at least. I mean, I'm doing this while I'm still sick. That's stuck. There we go. So we got our first hit. Let me put these here. So first hit right here, not bad. I'll definitely take it. I'm gonna shove these here on the side. Let's do a Black Bolt. Ah, a little stuffy still. But I was like, man, I have no more long form videos and I haven't had a video up in a few days. So I'm like, Yeah, you know, gotta record. I gotta record one for the peeps. I feel like I get more hits from White Flare than I have Black Bolt. Am I, you know, is anybody else like me, or because I need to get more hits from Black Bolt, like that Seismitoad? Well, but I'm not paying that price for it. If it gets under $100, maybe I would consider it. All right, we got a Pokeball. We'll put you there. Do you count Pokeballs as hits? I know a lot of people that do not. All right. Someone say I got a double hit right here. Definitely take it. So we got 2 hits versus 1. There we go. Your boy needs the hits. You know, I'm pretty sure the more hits I get, the faster my pneumonia will go away, right? That's how it works, right? More hits, better hits, illnesses go away. Just kidding. If that was the case, man, everybody be ripping. There we go. It's another hit. That's it. I actually like this car a lot. It's pretty cool. Oh, I will wait. I just did a. We'll do a Black Bolt first. If I ever can open it. I know, and I left my actual cutting utensil upstairs. I needed it because in my neighborhood there's a lot of coyotes, and I went on a walk with my dogs. Yeah, I try to take them on a little bit of a walk to get out the house, even I've been sick. And so, you know, I'm going to carry my knife with me. So I will fight some coyotes for my dogs. And if you're wondering what kind of dogs I actually have 2 Shiba Inu. All right, nothing there, y'all. All right, back to the pack I was just opening up. If you just joined me at this moment, this pack, I accidentally opened it when I wanted to do Black Bolts. I put it back. Come on. Give me a good hit. A nice IR would be fire. All right, we got a Pokeball. Yeah, that's a Pokeball. All right. If you actually got these Unova hits, did you get any good hits out of them? Let me know what was the best hit you got. Yeah, when I ended up getting like 4 of them. This is mine, and I gave one to a friend for his birthday, and I had 2 friends who don't have Costco memberships, so I hooked them up and they just paid me the $48. You gotta hook people up, man. You can't be stingy all the time. We got a nice Pokeball here. As of right now, I think White Flare is winning. You know, because it has that nice Reshiram. Which I already have it, but hey, I'll take another. Throw it in the tray binder. Give it to some students. You know, one day I should just fill up a binder with all my duplicates. And just give it to one student that I know that's starting their collection. I think that'd be pretty fire. All right, y'all. Ooh, we're kind of getting a little wrecked here, y'all. But 12 packs, not bad. Not bad price for 12 packs, in my opinion, $48. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys, man, being sick. When my students can tell you, when I came back from New York, sorry, excuse me, I was pretty messed up. Like, I came back on a Monday and I was like, I'm gonna push through this, being all tough. Dude, by the end of the day, I lost my voice. and I was gone for the next like 3 days. No, yeah, 3 days or 2 days, and then I pushed the last few days to make sure I was there for them before winter break. But guys, that was brutal. You know, just even being there during that time, like I was done. Like I had pneumonia. I was like, I can't do this. But you know, I wanted to be there with the kids, so I was like, hey, suck it up. If your dad can go to work all those years with the flu, you can go to work. Kudos to my dad, man. That dude's he's one tough SOB, bro. He really is. And he's like 65, and that bro's still working like 70 hours a week. He's tough. There we go. I do not have this card. Pat Rat, let's go. Look at that. Look at those eyes. That's pretty sweet. Let me sleeve this bad boy up. I actually do not have this card. So I'm really geeked to actually get this, to add it to my collection. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of that Pokemon, but you know. We'll take the hits. Add it to the collection. I actually should put a link up to my collector app profile so y'all can see what cards I have. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have any major really big hitters. I think for me, the way I collect, I'm always collecting the cards I just like. I think they look cute. They look awesome. They just have good vibes to them. I'll probably put that down in the comments below. Let's see what we can get. Black Bolt. Ooh, Black Bolt's wrecking me, bro. All right, last White Flare. Come on, White Flare. Give me one more good hit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'll take another Tepig. I love that Tepig card. It is so cute. I actually traded one and I regretted it. All right, let's go. All right, we'll take. I have this card, but I'll definitely throw this in the binder, in the tray binder. Not bad. Last pack magic, y'all. Black Bolt, don't let me down. Because I'm going to lie to you guys, Black Bolt, I haven't been getting much hits from it in general. White Flare is where it's been at for me. It'd be nice to get that Seismitoad right now. All right, we got a Pokeball. And nothing. So let's go through what we got. We'll start with Black Bolt. We got the Energy Coin Pokeball. We got another Pokeball, a Mana. Kyurem EX. It's not a bad looking card. Pokeball, already have this one. So, I mean, I'm going to be real with you. This is very clear cut. White Flare dominated. Very clear cut, in my opinion. So let's look what we got here. Kaleido. Nice Pokeball right here. I thought it was a Master Ball for a second. I was like, man, maybe I can't read. Jellicent. Reshiram EX. I actually like this card a lot. I think it's pretty dope. And the Pat Rat. That's a good looking card. But yeah, clearly White Flare had the better pulls, in my opinion. I mean, unless I'm missing something, let me know down in the comments. But I think White Flare won. Now, if you saw these at Costco, should you buy it? So reason one you're going to buy this is that you still want to pull White Flare and Black Bolt. If you're like, I ain't feeling that set, then you can skip it. Unless you want to buy it to, to collect for later on. But if you still really want to open White Flare, Black Bolt, I say jump on it. You're getting 12 packs, some nice promos for about $45.99 when I don't know whatever your taxes are. So you're getting about $60 worth of cards if you say each pack is $5. It is definitely worth it, in my opinion, if you are trying to pull more White Flare and Black Bolt. Like me, I'm trying to pull more. But at the end of the day, I think it's definitely worth buying, picking these up if you want to rip them, and if you want to collect them. They're pretty big though, so you got to keep that in mind. They're pretty wide, but the depth is not that big. It is small. The depth of it is actually smaller than like a booster bundle, much smaller. Like so, just letting y'all know. I think they're worth getting. So if I was y'all, if you want White Flare Black Bolt, and you see them at Costco, get your 2 minimum if you want, 1 if you want, and rip away. I think they're a really good deal. With that said, guys, make sure to like, subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And I know my voice ain't perfect right now, and so I appreciate you sticking with me on this. And if you've noticed, I have made it over 500 subscribers on YouTube and over 1,000 followers on TikTok, like I think in the same week. So I am pretty geeked, and I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. You know, next step is 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and 2,000 on TikTok. So help me get there. I would greatly appreciate that. This is Socratic Rips, and me and my boy, Pat Rat, will catch you in the next one. Peace.